Making small brass flare nuts from 3/8 or 10mm across flats brass hexagon section. The operation's on a small capstan lathe, or turret lathe if you like. First operation is setting the length from the chuck using one of the turret stations with the length stop. You see the length stop there pushing the material in through the chuck. The chuck needs to be just tight enough to allow the material to be pushed through. Ready to start the machine now. Lathe speed up to about 700 revs per minute, I think it is. I'm not quite sure, I've never really measured. First operation, spinning the turret round by hand there. The centre drilling. My turret is a bit stiff in operation, it's very old. So I have to make sure that I steady it a bit with my hand there when I'm starting like this. It's always a good idea when you part it off to make sure there's a little dimple still in the material, which will help the centering process. Still maintaining speed there, about 700 revs. The 3 speeds are available at the spindle from the little motorbike gearbox, a little Yamaha 3-speed motorbike gearbox in under the machine. Next operation coming up, you'll see me spinning the turret by hand again, or spun it by hand into position there. Next operation is 3/16 drill down to about 3/4 of an inch or 20mm into the brass. That's my clearance hole for 3/16 diameter copper tube. No reduction in speed there. Next operation, tapping size for 5/16 UNF. Fairly shallow hole just to take the threaded section of the flare nut. Finished there, backing the turret out, or backing the capstan out if you like. Spinning the turret by hand again in a moment. Little release lever there, the green lever or the green base lever on the right. Slowing down now, spinning the turret by hand and feeding the tap by hand too in a little holder there. When I feel the pressure of the tap bottoming out, it just simply takes it away from my hand and I just let go. Winding the tap out anti-clockwise by hand. That pretty much completes the turret operations. Now we have to do the form section of the flare nut, the curved section. Coming up now for the front of the cross slide. With the form tool there cutting its way into the material, making the rounded part of the curved section of the flare nut. A little bit of a touch there to clean it up. Then from the back tool post, an inverted parting tool. Coming in now to do its job. And that's it. Each nut takes roughly about 2 minutes in normal operation. There's one of the finished articles. A little bit of a flare, a little bit of a flash on the end, which I just simply trim off with a pair of pliers. And that's it. This is the drive system, 2 horsepower swimming pool pump motor by V-belt, direct to the input shaft of the Yamaha gearbox, output by chain or chain drive, chain sprocket on the other side of the gearbox. That's the belt release lever there and the gearbox change lever there. That's all there is to it. See the lathe up to speed there, and the spindle up to speed. And just a little moment you can see the cross slide. I'll demonstrate the cross slide here. Just a lever operated cross slide. And that's it. Thank you for watching.